Hello and welcome back to the tutorial video for Remote Control by the Red Guitars. So as I said last week, we're going to be doing the lead guitar riffs, melodies, parts in the song that are written by the legendary Helen Lewis. So we're going to be taking as long as it takes to go really in-depth into the song. It won't be 100% what's on the record, or especially not what he does live. I have no idea how it sounded live. But I've listened to it as much as possible to get the closest sounding thing. So let's just jump right into it, shall we? Start of the song, there's a little bit of a break, a little bit of a gap. I think it's about 4 bars, maybe a bit more. And then the guitar comes in, just these like very soft sounding notes. So I've put the tone all the way down on the bridge pickup so that you still get a crisp sound, but it sounds very soft. So what you're going to play, almost always on the offbeat when you hit the note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So once you've done that, you have to repeat that pattern again. I'll go even slower if you need to. 1, up. Okay. Always sliding down because the bass is sliding as well, so they need to sort of mirror each other. And on the third time, instead of going back to that high A, you're just going to keep sliding down from note to note. So this time we'll be going down, I don't believe that you. So here a little lower, down. Okay, part number 1. Okay, so guitar kicks in with a lot more bite, so you want to turn the knob all the way up, still on the bridge pickup. The reason why all the melodies in this song don't interfere in any way with the vocal is that they follow each other. I don't know who wrote what first, but it's absolute genius. You can sing along to the guitar part and the vocals at the same time. So you really want to keep in mind that you're singing along on your guitar with the vocals and the guitar, if that makes any sense. I don't know how it makes sense, but it kind of does. You want to slide into the first note, as you will have to with a lot of the different melodies anyway, so nice little start. Then it starts getting a bit crazy. Okay, so that one again. Then straight into there's like a double tracking thing going on, so. Okay, again. Up here. Okay, it sounds like it's all over the place, but it makes perfect sense in the song. So a little bit faster all together. that's it for part 2. Now on to part 3. I know where I am in the song. Here's the part again, slowly, so... Okay, part 4 is a bit of a weird one. Check it out. So you're doing these like little double notes. I think he's palm muting on that one, but it's still quite aggressive, so you don't want to do it too much, like right on the bridge. And then the ending bit. Bit weird, but it works. All together, quite slowly. Maybe there was one too many there. Anyway, that's the notes to it. Part 5. Okay, so part 5 we already sort of covered in the last video. There's just a little change because I think the two guitars are playing together. It's quite hard to figure out what's going on, but as far as I can tell, it's something like this. Same as in the last video, you're just doing like counter note. So instead of going, so you're just doing, you need to be still keep it quite dancey. So following the bass. Part 6. On that one, the rhythm guitar part is quite choppy. I tend to go back onto the neck pickup for that one, so just flick it quickly and that kind of beat. Instead of doing a normal 4th position chord, you're gonna do that. You can do that chord here, which is like you could. Full chord would be like a G shape. You're but you can just do it here. So you're going to be sliding into it and stabbing, sliding and stabbing. And that goes on for a little while. So it's like on that last lyric, you stand alone. If you can, if not, it doesn't really matter. But it's just if you've got a distortion pedal to give it extra teeth to it. You have to be really quick. So slowly it'll sound like this. Part 15, 12, something, I don't know. So we already covered this in the last video. There's just going to be a little added lick to it, which I will show you presently. Okay, so if you didn't catch that, there's just this little bit at the end, comes out of nowhere. So I don't know if you can see, I'm just doing two notes at the same time, going. And that chord there, if you take a normal bar chord, first position, and you do it just the last 4 strings, the last 3 strings is going to sound like it's going to be that position. And you're going to take your little finger, your pinky, and put it all the way up here. So you get that nice octave there on the major third. Ooh. So I don't know, it just gives that quite ringy sound. Okay, part 7 or 8, depending on 9, how you're counting, 6, 12. Got a new melody, and then coming back onto part number 4, I think it was. So you need to put the two together. Okay, so the first part, let's just figure it out. So you're doing like a normal sort of arpeggio. It's sort of jumping around a little bit. You're not just doing. That's the secret to the whole song. It needs to be. You need to be moving your body to it, remembering all the parts, making sure it's going well with the vocals, and that you have the right sound and everything. Anyway. Again, little change. So So because it doesn't always stay the same, and I'm pretty sure that live it was never the same. You can add your own little ideas in it as long as it's in the spirit of what's being played. So the main riffs are there. So you could count that as a sub part with part 4. And that little lick that is still quite important. Once you really get the hang of it, it's infectious. You can't stop yourself from playing it. Breakdown bit. Breakdown. So we've done that before, which is nice. But just in case you didn't have enough melodies, there's one last little riff, which is really, really cool. And just sort of comes out of nowhere again. And it sounds slightly dissonant. It's really weird. That's the end. This weird little riff. You're on the F sharp chord, putting in a dominant 7. Then going on to an E minor. Slowly you get that second little part there. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Red Guitars with remote control. If you'd like to see the video where I play all the lead guitar parts in one go, link in the description below. Oh, and before I forget, there'll also be a second link where you can download the backing track that I recorded for this song. It doesn't have any vocals or lead guitar in it, so it should be good enough to practice to. If you enjoyed this lesson and you'd like to see some more, let me know which song you want me to cover next. Especially if it's a Red Guitar song, as I've been listening to all these songs since I was about 15, so I know them quite well, and I'd be more than happy to try and teach what I've figured out from it. And on that note, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.